You started off with Unknown, right? You started with Unknown. Was your first
Yeah,
record?
we came in the game on me and Pooh came in the game on Techno Hop, we did our first 2 singles with Unknown. Payback Some Mother, then we did The Coolest with the B-side You Better Bring a Gun with Mixmaster Spade. Yeah.
You were supposed to be on. You were supposed to come through West Coast. Did your single come through West Coast? I think it did. It come through West Coast. I'm trying to.
West Coast
What record distributor? There was a Techno. Me and Unknown.
Scotty took us over to Unknown. He had the Techno Hop going through
Right.
Michel'le.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Because that was one of the last projects he did at Michel'le. Okay, there you go. Yeah. So what happened with you, man?
Oh man, I'm chilling. I'm just blessed, to still be around, doing my thing, trying to get my foot back in the door,
Come on, man, the door wide open for you.
Huh?
The door is wide open for you, Doc.
Yeah, trying to get back on my pen game and just resurrect the King T thing.
Everybody, I'm looking at all these shows. Everybody from your era is working regularly, Doc. N.W.A, Quick, everybody is working regularly.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense for you not to be money.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it, man. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Everybody's out there. Quick, Dog Pound, Rodney O and Joe Cooley. So I gotta come back on in and get my thing going.
I ain't mad at you, Doc. I ain't mad at you at all. You had some questions for him, Dusty?
Yeah, I got a few specific. Let's talk about Techno Hop specifically. I think the first time I personally ever heard you was the song "You Better Bring a Gun." Am I tripping, or did you mention Compton on record before N.W.A did? Did that song come out before N.W.A?
Oh yeah, we had I was definitely before N.W.A. Before the group N.W.A. But I think it was other, them same guys were in other groups like CIA. I remember.
Yeah, Wrecking Crew.
Yeah. And I think I was one of the first. We had the Compton Posse, you know what I'm saying, with Mixmaster Spade. Well, I don't know. Toddy T, he was before me. He had the Battle Ram, and he had a whole little Just Say No with Mixmaster Spade. So, but we all come from the same area.
Where'd you grow up in Compton, Doc?
I didn't grow up in Compton. I was put on to Compton. Mixmaster Spade and a couple of other cats put me down. You know what I'm saying? I grew up all around Los Angeles, really. I even lived in the San Fernando Valley, Pacoima, actually.
Oh man, we always thought you was a CPT veteran.
Nah. I just represent it well.
Yeah, don't read Wikipedia. Wikipedia lie to your ass. Born in Compton.
People lie to you. Oh man, dude, that's why I'm glad we do interviews, man, because we hear it straight from the horse's mouth, man. Because you would get into an argument with somebody about King T from Compton. He grew up on Palmer. No, he didn't. He did. Yeah, he did. He ran with Spade.
Yeah, but that when Spade took me, put me down, I lived right around the corner from him on Caldwell and Kemp.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I wasn't born and raised in Compton, no.
Oh, you still got credit though. You all right? You had to add. You had to Compton.
Yeah. I'm always claim Compton for life. They signed my first. They got me my first check.
I ain't mad at you. You ever come to Dark and Doodles back in the day? Yeah.
Well, no, not Doodles. Skateland.
Skateland. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Oh, no, was it Skateland? Yeah, Skateland.
Yeah.
We used to come through there all the time.
Now, Skateland was my last Compton promotional venue. Doodle, you went to Dark, Doodles, and Skateland. For a while, I did both of them, but then later on, I started doing Skateland on Saturday nights. So I got too busy, and I've been. It was so long. I don't know who was there half the time, but I got to ask. You played there too, didn't you, with Roger for a while, right?
Yeah. That's who used to bring us through there, Roger Clayton, and sometimes the guys but music people.
Right, Flip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big Slip. Okay, man.
We got a couple love in the building real quick. OG Steve, thank you so much for that 10 bones. He wants to know, is that a street level golf hat you're wearing, King T?
Yes.
Ah, there you go, player. There you go. That's fast. That's nice. I like that. And shout out to Tony ATK7 for the $10. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, what's homeboy name do the golf hats?
I forgot it. I can't think of. I'm actually I'm supposed to be having a conversation with these cats, you know, trying to do a collaboration. I forget his name. I got his number on my phone.
I met him about a month ago at the over Compton. He gave me one. He gave me a black one. Okay? Yeah. And I ain't word on the show yet, but I'm gonna show him some love too, though. Yeah, I like those. And back in the day, if you had a golf hat, man, come on, dude. Dora
didn't play a lick of golf, you know.
Didn't play a lick of golf, but I tell you what, if you was a real player, you would get other people's hats. And then
we used to wear these with the TaylorMade.
Come on, they don't know. They don't know about that right there, man. You ever wear Ace Deuce? You ever wear Ace Deuce? Huh?
Yep.
You know, people. I was telling Dusty about Mike the Taylor Man down. I don't know where y'all got your tailors made. We got ours made at Mike the Taylor Man on 7th in Los Angeles. That dude is still alive, man.
Is he?
He's in Vegas, but he's still alive. I talked to him. We had a conversation. I saw him face to face. He was in L.A. Last year sometime getting some supplies, and his brother. I know his brother. His brother hooked us up, and I went met up with him, man. I want to interview him for my podcast and my documentary, but he had to leave town before I had a chance to get to him.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Go ahead, Dusty.
What's up? Yeah. I have a question about a very important song in my generation in the early '90s that you were not only a part of, but you opened up the song. We're all in the same gang from the West Coast Rap All-Stars. Can you talk to us about what you remember about, being approached for that song, maybe a Michael Conception story, what you remember about recording your verse and recording the video in the Nickerson Gardens?
I mean, back then, well, Mike was always a good friend, you know what I'm saying? And he got at me. He always was talking about putting something together, as far as stopping the violence in Los Angeles and the gang activity and things like that. So, I mean, we just all met up one day up there at Audio Achievements, and Dre he had actually 2 different versions of We All in the Same Gang, but it was always known that I was going to start it off, because that was my thing back then, creating songs to try to stop the gang violence. That's what we were on, and it just went from
Wait. How is it you were stopping gang violence and your first album was Better Bring a Gun?
Well, I mean, I was trying to hip the kids to, you better have a gun on you if you messing around in Watts and Compton, and you better have something on you going over there playing. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't really, I really didn't. Me and Pooh were not really trying to go down that lane, because Eazy and Cube and Dre and everybody already had that sold up. You know what I'm saying? King T was really on some boom bap type, very East Coast influence type. That's what we was trying to bring to the table.
Okay.
Can I follow up really quick? Can you take us back to that day in the Nickerson Gardens? Were all the rappers there? What was the vibe like that day? I got to know, because that's one of my favorite songs.
It was fun. I mean, I was around. I had friends in the Nickerson Garden, so it was nothing. It was just like being at the Compton swap meet or something. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no problems. I didn't feel threatened or anything. It was good. It was fun, and it was like one of the. I thought of it as one of the best videos I ever shot. You know what I'm saying? And I was just happy to be down. It was fun over there. It wasn't no problems. Everybody loved us over there. The Nickersons is cool.
Straight up madness everywhere I look. Used to be a straight A student. now he's a crook. Robbing people to smoke a shoot up. Used to have a crew cut, now he's a poop butt.
all that. You know, it was fun, man, and I was just happy to be down with the situation. You know, it was like really the beginning of the King T thing. You know, I'm you know, getting my legs in this rap thing, and it was fun.